113. Oh. 123 Pro, not bad.
Holy, zeroed out.
Holy zeroed out.
Holy cow.
That's not bad right there.
What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. We have a very special one for you today. Today I'm getting a lesson and it's from Joey Wartenberger, who basically was my lifelong instructor from when I was around like 7, 8 years old all the way till up right after college. Like 13, 14 years I worked with Joey. He helped me so much throughout junior golf, and I want to come here and kind of show Joey what I've been working on the last couple of years. I'm not looking to change anything crazy, maybe not even change anything at all. I really just want to be able to have him explain to y'all what makes it good, how I'm able to generate a lot of power with the driver, stuff like that, and also just kind of explain to him what I've found in these last couple of years. He was literally like family to me for the longest time, and he still is, and so it'll be fun to see him today. And also he is Sean Walsh's instructor as well. Sean has seen him forever, so that's how me and Sean kind of knew each other from the get-go with Good and all that. So, yeah, I'm about to go get warmed up a little bit and get ready. We got Blake behind the camera. He drove about an hour down from Frisco down here to Arlington at Texas Rangers Club. Yeah, about to go hit some golf balls. Make sure you like and subscribe if you have not already. Hit that notification bell too so you get notified when the videos come out. Let's have a good lesson. Let's see how it goes.
Let's go, Brad.
Come on, babe.
Put that one in the montage.
That's going pro, baby. But if y'all saw, I posted something on my Instagram a few days ago. I'm kind of getting the itch to play competitive golf again.
From Frisco, Texas, Good Goods, Brad Dalton.
We've been playing with some pros lately, Joel Damon, Salsa Heath at TGL, played with Jason Day, and a lot of them have just been giving kind of encouraging words and also saying like, Brad, why the hell are you not playing pro? Jason was impressed by like my iron shots, driver, and all that. He's like, these are all tour level. Like you could do this. So it's kind of gotten the fire back into me. So I'm wanting to make a game plan with Joey because I do want Joey to be involved with it. I don't want to fall in the trap that I fell into before because I can easily get very technical with things. And one thing YouTube has taught me is that I really don't need to go out there and grind every single day on the range and all that to still play good golf. It's honestly, I'd be better off never hitting another ball on the range ever again than actually hitting a lot of balls. So I think one thing with Joey today, kind of developing a plan with him, maybe not dead set plan, just kind of get the ball rolling on, hey, what would this look like? You know, what would our relationship look like on this? You know, see each other once a month, once every 2 months, have like a check-in, like, hey, how are things looking? Steps off, you know, fix this, whatever, little things, because I don't want to go through any drastic swing changes. I've found my two to three things I need to work on, and I know that they will fix bad golf, and so I know I can always fall back on those things. But yeah, just try to develop a little plan with Joey. Yeah,
I'm excited to watch this. I feel like I'm gonna learn something. Just
yeah,
you know,
exactly. I mean, yeah, I think it'll be good. I just want him. Again, I'm not coming here to make any changes really. My short irons and wedges have been the only thing that maybe have been a little off the last few months. Maybe talk with him a little bit about that. I want him to explain to y'all on what makes my swing, what makes it good, what makes it not good, what I need to watch out for in my swing and all that. So I hope you, Blake, and everyone watching kind of learn something about my golf game. And Joey's a great guy. Y'all will fall in love with him, I think. So, well, maybe not love, you know, just a like, oh, I like this guy kind of love, you know.
Well, everyone leave an encouraging word for Brad about Brad's road to pro in the comments.
Got the itch. It'd be a lot of. We'd have to figure out the schedule with Good. We'd have to, you know, because obviously I'm not just gonna start missing Good weeks. I love Good weeks. I love making videos for y'all, and so that's not gonna go on the back burner whatsoever. It just might add a little more travel to the whole equation, and just have to be smart with the scheduling and all that. And we'll see. I think we might talk with the guys this next week about it and see what that might look like, what that might entail. But got to make sure the game's ready first, though. And it has been lately, but got to keep it that way.
Keep it that way. Stay dialed, Brad.
Yep. Watch me shank this one.
Mm.
I thought whenever you said
Well, I was looking, I'm like, I know he's probably around here,
Yeah.
but like, where were you? Oh, what's new, man? How you doing? You look good.
Hey.
Slimming down, arms are still...
I'm in the middle of bulk. I got bulking for like 3 more weeks, and then I'm cutting.
Is this still the medium, or is
Large.
it's the large?
Yeah, I was large. Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, finally. Yeah, I think just kind of look at it and get a little baseline.
See what you think.
Don't really want to change anything.
No, I know.
It's been, I mean, the driver's best club in the bag now.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I just kind of want to look at it, get a little baseline, tell you what I've been working on, because I mean, finally I think I found like the root issue of things.
Sure.
So now I have like the 2 or 3 things I can always fall back onto. So that's been nice. But yeah, just kind of go over those with you and see what you're thinking about it.
Cool. What's a ball flight? What do you kind of want to see? What do you want to see? What do you struggle with when you
irons? It's been just a slight draw.
Okay.
The issue, or whenever I hit irons bad, especially short irons, just a little bit of a pull draw.
Okay.
Kind of goes a little too far, just close it down.
Yeah.
The driver is full cut.
Okay. But you're fine with it.
Yeah, that's great. The driver's
yeah.
It
just gets pulley, but at least it cuts back. You're still
that's like, when I'm hitting the best, it's like it pulls it. I pull about 10-15 yards and it cuts back every time. So
hit it at that left blue flag right there.
which one?
That left one, yeah. Or actually go middle. Go middle. That's probably closer to the number. That middle blue.
Okay, that one.
Yeah. What do you have in hand, wedge?
Yeah, 9. I'm assuming you know that Sean is skydiving at this point.
I did. That's funny. Close match, or did you smoke him?
He made a little comeback, but
Where'd you play it at?
Well, it was like an 8-match series.
Oh, gotcha.
But the last 2 matches were in Dominican.
Nice. That one?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, that one wasn't terrible. That one wasn't like the closed down, going 10 yards further pool, but
kind of get that look a little bit though.
Yeah. I'll do that one a little bit.
Pretty good there, right?
Yeah, that's good.
I'm a couple from over here. Pretty good there, right?
Yeah, that's good.
A little curvy, but not bad, right?
Not bad.
Set up there one more time.
Okay.
You set up your normal way one time. Stay there. Square your hips. You'll see on the video that you set up, if I said like a wedge shot, you look like you're hitting an 8-iron or a 7-iron. Like a wedge, you'd have to be more squared up with your hips and just, I would say like stacked a little bit more left, but at least square your hips up, because what you got, your hips are back, your hands are forward.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, then you're it's gonna be tough. You could probably hit some of the pull unless you outrace it a little bit.
I was thinking about the other day, because I was kind of feeling that, literally just head just kind of setting up more this way. Is it kind of that, or is it more lower body?
Probably, well, I would say,
A little both, maybe?
yeah, well, if you're a little like this, if you square your hips,
Yeah.
it'd probably kind of square your upper body, then you'd stack a little bit more. Because right there, stay right there, let me turn you on again.
Like closing them, or back
Closing
to
it, yes, for sure. There you go. You hit it, now hit it. I mean, instantly the ball starts more right.
Yeah. That feels a lot better already.
You want to hit it like a 7-iron?
Yeah. So then maybe driver, or save the driver for later.
We can hit it.
Can't show you the speed I'm working with.
112 these days, pretty fast.
113. I'd say I'm about 120.
Funny story. Someone was talking about you a couple months ago, and I still have coach now, so I was going back.
Yeah.
Because you had all your training programs and everything on there.
Yeah.
Went back. I went all the way back, and you were 125 or 126 in like 2000. I think it was dated 2014 or 15. So think about that. That's when fast wasn't fast, or like fast was 15, 16 in where you were.
Yeah.
I think it was 124 to 125. Might have been 26. Like when we went to U.S. Kids Worlds.
Driver flip wedge every time?
Yeah, I don't even know why I carried around the other clubs.
Same thing?
Same thing. That'll probably play, Brad.
Yeah. Most places.
How could Sean even stand a chance if you do that? That's like 50 buy-in. That's impressive there.
Thank you. Night and day. 3 years ago, I would have been missing this damn range.
That's solid.
Okay. Yeah, so we've done this plenty of times. When did I start seeing you? Was it 7 or 8?
2007, 2008, yeah, at the Golf Expo. Your mom and dad came to that Golf Expo.
That was 9, right? I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
So I've done this a lot, but we just did some, he's got some videos. Now we're gonna go to
kind of walk up here and look at it.
Yeah.
Put it on
He'll
video.
look at it and see. He'll
what
draw the lines and all that. I just want to tell him also just what I've been working on the last couple of years, kind of the 2 or 3 main things I've been watching out for, and
Seeing what your tendencies are.
yeah, see what the tendencies are and figure it out from there. So hopefully, I also want him to just kind of explain to y'all
Yeah, what we're looking
kind
at.
of, yeah, and kind of what makes my swing tick also, kind of like the strengths of my swing.
What you do well.
Yeah, what I do well, what I have to watch out for, stuff like that. So hopefully y'all can learn a lot too.
So there's the wedge. That's kind of the setup. So I was looking at just kind of there, like you see the space between your right hip to your right arm. So then you see the space to your left hip to your left arm, probably not as much. So that just means your hips are probably just a little bit open. Or then you just forward press it a lot, you know, to kind of get it there, right? So if it's a wedge, you could kind of square your hips and probably move just a little bit more left, and that would be good.
Just to help, because like keep the width and extension on the backswing.
Sure.
I set up with my arms pretty straight, and that's why it's on the heel.
Yeah.
The ball's on the heel. Does that make it look any like distorted at all? Like where?
Probably so,
Where
just
is
a
it?
little bit.
Yeah.
Now let's just stay with this. Let's stick with this one for a second. So box you up, draw the lines on your hips just to see how well you shift and rotate. Just that line on your left shoulder, which you'll clearly kind of get through there. But so great. Lower body, nice. Good shift. Let's see how you do coming down. Move left. Great. Tons of lean. You're pretty good right there. But it kind of makes sense though, right? Like if it's a wedge, you know, I think if you start to square up, then you might not have to feel like you have to go so far forward. You know, on the backswing side, you're already kind of going to be there.
Yeah. Which that's like, I mean, basically the 3 things that I've fallen back to right now is 1, keeping the width on the way back. Like
So
as soon as I get narrow or start collapsing the arms,
Yep.
that's when just a lot of bad things happen.
Yep.
So number 1 is trying to feel like that arm is like almost
Like a
straight.
straight.
It feels straight, obviously
Yeah.
it's not, but
Yep.
straight and kind of deep back there.
And that's great right there. So you kind of see a long right arm. Because I remember that all the, you know, growing up, we always did that. I would say that's probably the strength of your game, to get that width. Because if you get width, you're going to get a good turn behind the ball. It's going to get you shifted well. So I think
Get
that's,
everything in sync.
yep, I think that's good.
And then the second thing is not moving off the ball
Yep.
and moving down. So like trying to
Stay
feel like my
tall.
head stays tall and kind of staying over the ball or even feeling like it's in front of the ball.
Sure.
Which I think recently I've maybe been dropping the head just a little too much.
Yeah.
That's kind of the one thing I've been trying to think about, which even that one, I mean, it's better than, it's still not terrible, but I'd like for it to stay a little taller just through the backswing.
See, that looks a little bit different.
Looks more stable.
Yeah, I like that. So that's where I would look at if you're kind of filming yourself, right? Just to make sure this distance from like your right arm to your right hip and your left arm to your left hip. Just
one thing-
square yourself
Well,
up.
I've noticed recently with wedges and short irons, I've almost felt like my feet had to been narrower. I guess that makes sense if I'm already like off the ball.
Yeah,
And if I get wider stance, I'm gonna get more off the ball.
Yeah, you're going to get more off the ball and more back.
So that would make sense with that.
Yep, so we kind of check that off. Here's the target line view. Shaft plane line, Hogan plane line from the ball through the top of your shoulder.
Club out a little more.
Put one back on your hips. You're never a problem here. You've always been great with the lower body. And then let's just look at some backswing. Great there. Again, great right arm. Nice and in front of you. Pretty good there up at the top. Club shallow is great, and arms still have good width in front of you there too. Lines up right in line with your hands. Into the turf. And you get the handle out of the ground. I'm good with that. That's good, nice. So the only thing I would kind of say, I would say the biggest thing would probably be a little bit of the setup.
Yeah.
And then you know your few cues. I would say if anything, you probably can push yourself up a little bit more into the downswing, probably a little bit sooner. staying tall, right?
So you're saying I just need to stay a little taller?
Yeah, I would probably you can push down, but I think from here, about when the time your left arm gets parallel to the ground, try to see if you can keep getting the club out of the turf a little bit more. Just push yourself up a little bit quicker.
Yeah.
Again, I know it's just a shorter iron here, but you see you kind of move a little bit to the right, up and to the right, but now where do you start to go? Upper part, yeah, probably a little bit more up and towards the target. So
I think if I stay taller through the backswing, I think that should.
yeah, so if you moved a little more up and to the right, to your right, I think that'd be a good feel for you.
Yeah.
Because then, and if you're like, well, why would you do that, Joey? The reason why I would do that is then you can push yourself more forward and more down, if you will, because you get down and then you're gonna have to back up.
Yeah.
Right? So if you get too down too soon, all the backup is just a recovery, and then that's probably gonna be a little bit of your pull.
Yeah.
Club is great. I would just, like you say, upper body taller and a hair more to the right.
Yeah.
And this is after we talked about those wedges, trying to just square your hip. So if you're looking at that hip, I would just keep making sure you could see the upper part of your short right there. You could see that, then you might not have to over lean the shaft, you know, to hit it. But setup's great. Grips are solid. Again, let's see where we're at here. Yeah. Probably a little bit of the same, right? Pretty good though, Pro. Pretty good.
Which I think if I just think of staying tall, that'll fix the head moving towards the target too.
Yeah, for sure. And I like the width. Continue to always do that, because if you go width and I pulled your arms this way, where's your head going to move?
Exactly,
your head's going to move a little bit more to the right. So you can kind of piggyback off that feel the same way. Nonetheless, good shift. Tons of great stuff into the downswing. Left arm's great. That's good. No problems there. So we'll work there.
Arms are looking a little defined right now.
They are. I see you flexing right there. The sun's hitting it perfect. You got the perfect hour right now.
That's the golden hour.
The golden hour at 5:30 at Texas Rangers. Club's great. Great release. A little bit with the body. Let's see what you do with the driver. Those were pounded. Driver was great. It's good there. Kind of more what you need with the shorter club and the 7-iron too. That's probably why the driver's great. It's the best club in the bag because of that move right there. That's awesome. And you see how you get just your tilts a little bit better here, away from the ball. Shift.
I don't think I've ever seen, go back a little bit, I don't think I've ever seen my hands that in front of my body where the club is.
That's good. Yeah, you used to kind of struggle like not leaning it
Those
enough.
hands would be back behind my leg.
kind of back by your leg, sure. And that's why you hit the driver so well, right? You're hitting up, but you're probably taking a little bit of loft off of it the correct way too. So it's not like you want to hit up and add the loft. You're going to get the spinny one, but that right there is good. And you're really not too back right there either. That's pretty good. Let's go here. Good setup. Height's good. Tall. Perfect. Love that. Turn the handle nice. Great release. That's good. I like that. I think we just kind of go work a little bit of that upper body. And maintain your tilt, and you're going to be in business. You're good.
Yeah. That's kind of because I've been kind of a little diggy with some of the irons as of late.
Sure.
Short irons especially, and that's luckily now that I know those like 2 or 3 things. Like I knew that was probably just a head dropping a little bit at the top.
Here's your best swing you've ever made right there.
Old school.
Old school. Sam Burns was filming this in Cameron Young's spot.
A visor?
Watch this swing.
U.S. Junior Ryder Cup.
So good.
Same finish.
Yeah.
So good. He is so good.
Yes.
Oh, Sammy Burns. Yeah, I mean, I'm thinking about doing possibly competitive stuff again.
Sure.
And obviously, I want, you know, if I do get that going with the good stuff, I would want you to be a part of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just think we just need to, you know, if it does end up happening, and we don't have to like make a plan right now, but just get somewhat of a plan, because obviously you've seen me be super technical, get in my own head. Like I'm literally better off. I don't hardly ever hit balls now.
Yeah.
Except unless it's warming up for a round.
Yeah.
And I'm better off not hitting any balls ever than hitting for 3 hours a day.
Yeah, well, I think your game's to a point too, where back in the day you needed the skills to get to a certain point. Now, right, of course, as your skills get better, you're way better doing more transfer training, skill development things on the golf course. Practicing more on the course for you is way better than anything else.
Yeah.
Like I said, you can come to the lesson, we can tweak the setup and kind of key in on the cues that you need to, and then get back on the course and seeing where it's at.
Yeah.
It's great. And we've worked well together for up to 15, 20 years. I mean, we started in 2007, here it is 2025, right? I mean, it's been a long time, and like Jason and all those guys to give you that compliment, you know you've got the game and everything else. I mean, you're at a perfect spot in your career. The nice thing about your game is you've won on every level, right?
Yeah.
You've won AJGA, you won invitationals, you beat Tiger Woods' scoring record on the most Wyndham Cup points, you know, you've won a national championship. I mean, there's nothing that you really kind of quite haven't done, you know, the second at the USAM, so the list kind of goes on and on. So now you want to try to give that an opportunity.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great for you.
Yeah, I think it's the perfect spot too, because I do have good to fall back onto if I mean, if it doesn't work
It's a
out.
safety net a little bit for you too.
Most stress-free, you know,
Sure.
just go out there and see if I can do something. And
where a
if
lot
not,
of people
then-
don't have that ability,
exactly.
right?
I didn't have that originally when I was doing pro golf, you know, and obviously got very lucky with good. But it's just coming back. But I think I've learned a lot about myself the last couple years too.
Sure.
A lot about my game, a lot about, you know, I think I can bring the YouTube mentality to tournament golf almost. Where
exactly. Don't change the way what Brad Dalton does.
Exactly. And it's like if I go play crappy one tournament round or something, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which is
And it's just golf.
27 years to learn that. But.
Yeah, exactly. It's just golf. And we said that in junior golf, right? It's not your BC ball striking and your A mental game does really, really good.
Yeah.
And you always kind of thought it was the other way. As in junior golf, you're like, oh, Joey keeps saying that. But at the end of the day, you know, you hit it as good, if not better, than a lot of players out there. But if you're good mentally, and like you say, you're in a good mindset, you're pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
All right. So I think the pull's pretty easy to get out of, right? You just get this way, right? And then you go kind of forward. So I think if you just stack yourself a little bit better through your hip tilt, if you push your hand on your hip, your left hip will probably go up, and then you'll be a little bit more stationary over the ball. Then you just kind of start to move up and back.
Yeah.
You know, you would be.
Which I want to be careful with the thinking of back, just because that's like.
Maybe just tall.
I tend to sway, so I think just staying tall.
Yep.
But I think that going forward, I think that happens. I'm good. And then I start dropping this way.
Yeah.
So if I can just stay here.
Yeah.
Then I'm not going to get tall and like this way.
No, agree. You gotta go up and back.
So I think if I just can stay taller, then that'll automatically fix the head moving towards the target.
And it gets the pull out, because the pull is going to be what? The back, and then you go this way, right? Then you shut the face on it. Maybe if you just take it back one time, you just kind of push up, just push my hand up. There you go. Do it again. If I'm pushing you down, you push up. There you go. So kind of think about it like that. If I'm pushing you down, you push up. So we've already shallower. Yep. Sounds better out of the ground.
Yeah.
Push. So you're not down there. If anything, you're going the other way. Now you're more up. All right, pretty good there. Good width, great width, so you can still key on that. Then if you push a little bit down and forward, you're good. Now just come out of the ground.
Yeah, that's money. That last one felt really good.
Yeah, that's good. Okay.
That's so pure.
It's money there. So good width, up. So same cues on the backswing, so that's solid. I like the body there. Double shallow. Club's perfect coming down.
Yeah.
Play it.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Go back to
Again,
that
that's kind of like what I was thinking that it probably was, but
that again. So I think you just got to keep keeping that hip square. What you can almost do at night too is like if you just put your hip pockets kind of by a wall and just kind of feel like both hip pockets are on the wall, that'd be, of course, you being square. So like you would be more on the wall, you would have your right hip off the wall, right? So you got to make sure that hip, you know, aligns itself kind of back up with both of them are on it, right?
Yeah.
That would just set you back to 0 in regards to how your hips are square, you know, to the target.
The setups kind of felt weird with the short irons and stuff.
Sure,
for a
that's
little
why,
while,
because
so
then you
that's-
lean it so much, right? Seemed like that got out of the turf better.
So much better. That's the perfect shallowness.
Still forget your golf towel, I see, that's good.
Yeah.
That was nice.
Very nice.
Very nice. I like.
I like you.
I like. See, I mean, that's just so much better with your hip. Like I said, just keep keying in on upper part of your left short there. And then the forward press is right there. Push. Good, tall. Good width.
Yeah, head staying up there a little better.
Much better. Now you don't have the reverse as much.
Yeah.
We'll get a couple. Yes, let's see. It's probably slightly the same thing with the driver, or just
Your driver's pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, driver's good, don't change it. You do a better job of it, right? I mean, at the end of the day, balls forward, you're not going to be this way with the driver anyways.
Yeah.
So I think it almost makes you do it by default.
Yeah.
Yeah, 113. Oh. 123 Pro, not bad.
Holy, zeroed out.
Totally zeroed out.
Holy cow.
That's not bad right there. 301, 320, 317, 336 downwind. Zeroed out, like that's perfect.
Yeah.
Dynamic loft's great. Speed's obviously there. Yeah, let's change the driver up.
So good.
One up, a little left, 123. Let's see what she comes up. Ooh.
320K.
Ooh.
All right, so I'm about 123.
You're about 123, just cruiser.
Should I?
Well, listen, I mean, what were you, 121 when you were 15?
Yeah.
I mean, how old are you now? 25?
27.
27?
Yeah.
See? Jeez. And you got bigger guns now than you did.
All right, I'll get this. What do you want?
Right?
Yeah,
I mean, you got bigger
you would
guns
think.
now. You're only 2 miles an hour faster than you were
Come on, Brad.
when you were
Well,
15.
I was probably swinging hard as I could on that one, you know, on
Yeah,
the
but I
121.
mean,
Let's see what I can get to.
You got on that one.
okay, okay. 124 almost.
We bumped it up.
We bumped it up.
Okay.
Let's see what we got.
Little toey.
Okay.
Yeah, 324, 349, okay. Toe ball, but not bad. You're
Yep.
still zeroed out nice.
Let's see it, Brad. Let's get a little angry.
Bro.
Oh,
Okay.
that was a step off club twirl.
124.
Golly.
All right.
I get rid of that one.
Pretty good,
wrong.
pretty good, pretty good.
He said he thinks they read it wrong.
All right.
I know.
Sounds like an
That's what-
excuse.
It's typical tour player.
Oh, here
Oh,
we
yeah.
go. Get a ball.
185 ball though, pretty good.
Yeah.
125, 188. There you go. One up, smidge left, perfect. There
Ooh.
you go.
Ooh.
Oh,
That contact right there.
that's pretty good.
Can I see it again?
You too.
I'll come back here soon.
Yeah, holler at me. Let me know.
Come back here soon.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, I do want to, I mean, I don't know what the plan would look like. I don't know if it'd be a once a month thing or just kind of check in and make sure.
Yeah, probably once a month. You know, just kind of. I mean, like you said, it's not going to be much swing. It might be more on course, hit a bunch of shots.
Yeah.
Like you said, check up at the putter, make sure the putter's good, the
Yeah.
wedges are good.
Yeah.
You know, proximity to hole, that's where you're going to be looking at scoring, making sure you've got a lot of the short game shots already, but it's
Yeah.
going to be about being able to hit a lot of your shots around the
Yeah.
greens and stuff like that too.
Yeah.
You know, sure as heck's not going to be the driver, it's going to be everything
No.
else.
It's fun hitting the driver good again.
Oh, absolutely. It's great.
Makes golf a lot more fun.
It's zeroed out like that at that speed,
Yeah.
it's perfect.
Yeah.
It's good.
All right, well, that's it. We're done. Joey he worked from 8 to 6 today, so he's heading home already. It's been a long day for him, but yeah, it was so awesome to see Joey again. I mean, I don't even want to know how many lessons I've had with him. 500 probably. Maybe not that many, but a lot of lessons, so it was nice to see him again after a couple years. And yeah, I love what we did. Again, I kind of went into it thinking it was probably The issue, which I've been hitting the ball well for the most part, so it's not really like I'm hitting it bad, but the one issue I think I've been having was not staying tall at the top of the backswing, which is something I have to think about all the time. And he kind of confirmed that, and also helped me with that setup, which I didn't realize I was doing. I had my, like this, obviously exaggerated, but very open kind of back. So I just had to close them up and bump that hip a little bit. Nothing crazy, no serious super change, but it did help the setup feel a lot more comfortable, which I would not have done on my own, I don't think. So Joey's great. If you are in the Dallas area and you need to get a lesson from a very good instructor, someone I trust, someone Sean Walsh trusts, make sure you go see him. I'll put the link down in the description below if you do want to see Joey. He works out here at the Rangers Golf Club in Arlington, Texas, really close to the Dallas Cowboys Stadium and all that. So yeah, that'll be down below. And big shout out to Joey for the lesson today. Big shout out to Blake for coming out. And I hope you all maybe learn something about my swing. Next time you're watching a good video, you can kind of see what I've been working on and all that. But thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.